You're watching ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Share and subscribe.
Welcome to Jurassic Park. Okay guys, welcome back. So, Jurassic World set to release next year in June. This little video here is just going to kind of give you guys an idea of what direction I'm going to be going in after Godzilla. Being a big kaiju fan, it's only fitting that Jurassic Park is next, or Jurassic World I should say, is next on my hit list. But there's going to be a couple of other movies as well, and I'm going to be kind of highlighting the movies that I'm looking forward to within the next year that you can expect me to cover and focus on the way I did Godzilla. Probably not to the same degree, because if it's going to be multiple movies, not, Godzilla, I've done so many videos. But Jurassic World is definitely, I almost said Park again. It is Jurassic World, Jurassic Park. Definitely one of the movies I'm looking forward to. I mean, I love dinosaurs. The whole big monster thing, whether it's a dinosaur that's only 20 feet tall, 15 feet tall, or a kaiju that is multiple meters tall. That's the stuff I love. You know what I mean? Something that just makes humans look insignificant and puny. So Jurassic World is very interesting, and from what I understand, I think they just started filming recently. If not, they're about to start filming. And I had a lot of fun today. I was looking up some stuff and really trying to get an idea of where this movie's going. There's not too much out there. The cast I looked over, not too bad. Chris Pratt, who obviously everybody knows is going to be playing Star-Lord, a.k.a. Peter Quill in the Guardians of the Galaxy. So it looks like he's going to have a starring role in this movie, as well as Bryce Dallas Howard. Many of you may know her from Spider-Man 3. She played Gwen Stacy. Also, she played Victoria in the Twilight series. I believe she took the place of the other girl in Eclipse. So, and she's been in a number of other movies, So, not too bad starting there. Also, another Spider-Man alumnus, more of the recent Spider-Man, is the gentleman who was in The Amazing Spider-Man, played Norman Osborn's kind of like his right-hand man, so to speak. Gentleman's name escapes me. I'll look at it here. It's Irfan Khan. He was also in The Life of Pi. He played the older version of the young boy who was on the boat with the Bengal tiger. And he's a very good actor. He's been around for years. More people are familiar with him now, but he's been around for quite some time. He was also in Slumdog Millionaire, so he's been in quite a number of movies. So not too bad of a cast so far. And a couple of other names, Omar Sy. Omar Sy, obviously a lot of people know Omar Sy. He's been around. He's done quite a number of movies. So good young cast with some, of course, much like Godzilla, a good young cast surrounded by some good veteran actors. Obviously, Steven Spielberg is not going to be directing this one. He's going to be playing producer. The director, Colin Trevorrow, will be the director of this film. Not too familiar with him. Maybe some of you guys might know. Want to educate me on the comments. Let me know what he's done in the past. I personally have never heard of him. But, that might be a good thing. I mean, if Gareth Edwards pulls off a good Godzilla, sometimes these young directors come in and they're hungry to make a name for themselves. So usually their first early movies are usually their best movies. So Jurassic World, I'm looking very, very forward to this movie. Looking back on the other three, and I will review them at some point, not anytime soon. We got a long way to go, and I'm not going to start doing pumping out Jurassic World video after Jurassic World video. Not a lot of info out on it right now, so we'll be keeping an eye on it as we go forward. But definitely excited about this movie. I definitely want to see new dinosaurs. Hoping, obviously, we get to see the T-Rex or some of the other larger dinosaurs that are very popular, and obviously carnivores. Those make for more exciting dinosaurs because they're always hunting. I love the velociraptors, but we got so many velociraptor scenes in the first three movies that if they decided not to go with it, I'd be completely content with that. After the first three movies with the velociraptor scenes and then the scene in Godzilla 98 in the Madison Square Garden, I think I've had my share of 6 to 7 foot tall carnivore dinosaurs chasing people around. But if it's done right, and if it's done with some intent, the same intensity, but in a different way where it's not just completely the same, I guess I could live with that. I mean, velociraptors are very cool dinosaurs. But, Jurassic World, again, I haven't dug too deep looking at the plot stuff. I'm sure there's rumors out there already. The title tells me that it's probably going to take place on a grander scale. I do know that the movie takes place 22 years after the first one, so it'll be interesting to see what direction they go in. Very excited for the movie. A lot of people have been wondering if they were ever going to make another one, and it took them long enough to do it. Last Jurassic Park we've seen was Jurassic Park 3 in 2001. I was not personally too crazy about that one, but nonetheless, it was still very exciting, and I liked Part 2 a lot. It would have been nice to see Jeff Goldblum, Sam Neill come back and reprise their roles, but we're at the point now in Hollywood where for these big movies they're going for the younger stars, and they're going for the older ones to be more of a supportive role, to kind of be there to anchor the movies. So nonetheless, I think Chris Pratt will do a pretty good job. He seems to be a pretty funny actor. I like what I see out of him so far in Guardians of the Galaxy. Bryce Dallas Howard, for a lot of people tend to criticize her a little bit. I think she's a pretty good actress. I've seen her play different types of roles, and she seems to have some talent, so I think she'll be fine in her role. We'll see as time goes forward. We'll hear more news. Trailers eventually will come out down the road, and you can expect me to follow this movie up quite a bit like I did Godzilla. And of course, once the Godzilla frenzy is over, which I'm guessing probably the end of June, once it gets to its final run in the theater, I think that'll die down for a little while until they decide whether or not A, they want to make a sequel, and B, when they'll announce it. As far as Jurassic World, I expect to see a lot of buzz really start to hit the floodgates right around Comic-Con. Makes perfect sense. The movie comes out in June next year. Comic-Con is in August. Maybe we'll see a trailer, or maybe Comic-Con will see a trailer and we won't see a damn thing. But I think that's when we're going to really start hearing some major news about Jurassic World, and I'm looking forward to it. I know you guys are. A lot of you have been asking me if I'm going to cover this movie. I haven't answered those questions because I already knew I was, and I figured I'd just throw this up here today and surprise all of you guys and say Jurassic World will be a highlight on ETN coming soon as all this news starts to drop. So anyway, guys, that's it for this video. I just wanted to give you guys an update that you can expect that kind of stuff, and I definitely want to hear who on the channel is excited for this movie, Jurassic World. What are you excited for? What do you expect? Can you wait? Can you not wait? Is it a fever pitch? Who knows? This is Rob signing off for ETN, where we don't do news, we just talk entertainment. Take it easy.
Thank you for watching ETN. Don't forget to subscribe and join the Nation Facebook page.